Namaste everyone, welcome back to Movement and Miracles. My name is Megan Campbell and I'm super stoked to chat about what we're diving into this topic today, our final video on avoiding self-help burnout. If you missed the previous two, you can find them on my YouTube channel, Megan Campbell Movement and Miracles, and they're titled, Are You Smothering Yourself? And 2 tips to avoid self-help burnout. But you don't need to have seen them in order to get a lot from today's video. It's short and sweet. And ultimately, I just want to share with you one of the most amazing quotes that I heard over this past weekend. So last Sunday, about a week ago, I had and completed A Course in Miracles. So I had a really good, divinely proud moment of myself. I never thought I would be a meditator. When I first started, I would be riddled with panic and anxiety, and so I couldn't ever sit very long. So I spent a lot of my first years in yoga really focusing on asana and moving the issues in my tissues and such, so I could experience shorter bouts of meditation. And about a year and a little bit ago, I stumbled across Wayne Dyer, and I looked more into him and was really intrigued. And through him, I stumbled upon Gabrielle Bernstein. And I had bought her Spirit Junkie book a really long time ago, read through it quite a few years ago, don't even really remember it, to be honest. And then I started watching some of her newer videos, and I was so intrigued and excited because she also is a teacher of A Course in Miracles. And on a whim, I decided to buy her book, May Cause Miracles. And in 40 days, I saw huge and profound changes and miraculous moments happening in my life. And after having A Course in Miracles on my bookshelf for about 7 years, when I was done May Cause Miracles, I decided to dive right in. And so 365 days of meditation later, I am so proud of myself for being able to really carry through with divine will and lots of will, daily meditation practice, and sometimes 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes at night. It's a gradual process through A Course in Miracles, but it gave me personally the tools that worked really, really well. And I want to share one of them with you because last Friday over the long weekend, I gifted myself with seeing Gabrielle Bernstein in Montreal give a talk. And although she said a ton of really inspiring things, one of the things that hit me the most and really stuck with me and has become a mantra is during the question and answer period, one of the audience members came up and started asking her ultimately about what I've been talking to you about, this constant seeking. And she referred to it as awakening. And Gabrielle Bernstein sat there, and I could tell she was trying to invoke the proper words to explain what she was going to say. And so a few moments later, she came out and said this, and it was like a punch to the ego. She said, there is nothing to awaken to. There is nothing to awaken to. And it really all encompasses the teachings of A Course in Miracles. So in A Course in Miracles, we're guided to understand that we already are perfection. We already are love. We already are awakened. We've just forgotten. Through the process of a human doing rather than a human being, we've layered and piled and accumulated all of these experiences that cause things like anxiety and depression and panic and tension. And so, A Course in Miracles, what it did for me over the last year is let me start to shed and release some of those layers and get back to who and what I really am, which is awakened. So I just loved this, and I really wanted to pass it along to you because I think every one of us who have that really big seeker quality in the spiritual community need to understand that there's nothing to awaken to. Everything is about releasing the blocks that keep us from the presence of love. And one of my favorite quotes from A Course in Miracles says, the soul never loses its communion to love or to God. Only the mind needs atonement. And so, for example, even just using there's nothing to awaken to, every time we feel that need to grasp and do and learn more and be more and achieve more and seek more, We can take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, just say there's nothing to awaken to. And in that moment, we can transform that seeking, that desire, that need with a deep and powerful reminder that we already are everything that we need, that we want, that we seek. It's a constant process of remembering. And the mind needs atonement means the mind needs to be reprogrammed into this proper way of thinking, of remembering. So I really hope this helps. And if you are interested in studying A Course in Miracles, I always suggest to people that they try May Cause Miracles by Gabrielle Bernstein first. It literally set me on this course and this path and this movement and becoming a minister of love and spreading joy and peace and love back into my community after, again, constantly working at releasing and shedding the layers. And it is a process, day to day, day to day. We have to be remembering. So, May Cause Miracles, highly recommend if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I need to dive into A Course in Miracles, by all means. And you can find all these books that I reference, or anything really that I reference, on my website under megancampbell.ca, and there's an awesome little page called Mystic Must-Haves, and you can find any books that I reference in my videos or products there. And I just want to end by saying this. It is the end of May. It is the end of this avoiding self-help burnout little tutorial or program or course. And just take these tools that I've given you, because this is the last and most important piece about avoiding self-help burnout, and think about applying them. So often we read the books, we take the courses, we sign up for the programs, whatever it is, we get all the information, we gather, and then we move on. So we don't take any time to apply them. And that's quite why Course in Miracles worked really well. Not only was I applying it in my seated meditation, but throughout the course, I was applying it every hour for 1 minute every single day. So we want to apply what we're learning rather than just seeking more all the time. So have the most beautiful week, my lovely tribe, and I can't wait to talk to you again soon. If you have any questions or comments, you're welcome to post them below, and or respond to the email newsletter where you're getting this from. By all means, you just press reply. I love hearing from you. So namaste, many blessings, and love always.